Aquarius, you know, we have the Seven of Cups here for you, but it is reversed. Let's take a look at that. Your energy this week is going to be about making decisions, and you need to see things clearly. Okay, Aquarius, this is August 24th through the 30th. Follow along. Let's see what's happening here. I've got your five main energies, and your main energy right now is the core energy, is the Seven of Cups reversed, meaning things are not clear. You're not seeing things clearly, and you're not making decisions in the right frame of mind. What I want you to do is remember it is okay to take a look at things and slow down and make the decision from a more logical mental standpoint. Now, this is going to really show itself as we look at your love, the career, your challenge, and different things that are happening in the week that's coming up. So keep it in mind that Seven of Cups, not seeing things clearly and how this could manifest. When I look at your love life, okay, and we look at the love core energy, again, I got the Knight of Swords, but again, reversed. Now, that Knight of Swords reversed is talking about you're acting emotional, you're rushing into things, you're not seeing. I'm feeling the frustration and in this lack of being unclear. You're just moving into things because you don't know what to do. With your love life, this could accidentally bring somebody into your life that you don't need there. This could actually be making decisions for yourself that are going to harm you down the road. So we need to stay clear and get ourselves focused on what's happening. Now, in your workspace, we have the Seven of Wands. This card was upright. So, what I want you to see is you're trying to decide whether you're going to go on the offensive. All right. And that's a little unclear because right now, all that emotion's flooding in, and you're letting things hit you from an emotional standpoint. And it could be someone slapped me, I'm slapping back. Look, the world knows what's going on. And right now, you're doing good. Stand your ground, but don't go on the offensive. That's going to be very, very important for you to understand. Going on the offensive, especially out of emotion, can backfire. Right now, people are seeing you're going to come out of this okay. You're standing tall, stand your ground. Something you believe in, stand strong, but keep the meanness out of it, keep the retaliation out of it. This is going to be good. It is always okay to defend yourself, but this is not the right time to make an unclear decision about where to follow through on this because of the way things are happening. Now, in what I got as a main challenge is the reversed Five of Coins. So, this lack of clarity, this thing that's going on because we're too emotional, we're too there, things are about to change for you. All right. But you're not seeing it. There is help out there. There are ways to get around everything that's going on in your life. But your challenge right now is because of this lack of clarity, is not being able to see. You can't see the forest for the trees. You can't see the exit door, okay? Because you're too busy looking back for the fire. Is that making sense? This is what I've got, and this is what's really going on. So, in this lack of clarity, we're going to compound problems if we're not careful. We're going to stay in a problematic situation longer than you need to because this problem is going to persist because you're not seeing the way out of it. All right. Now, one of the beautiful things here that I have in your guidance card, the energy that's there to help you is the Empress. And this is the Empress right side up. Now, the Empress, nurture. You have to fall back in this to that loving, caring nature. Now, we have to remember Mother Nature is caring, beautiful. We always think of Mother Nature and we think of baby bunnies. We think of little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest. What I need you to understand, Mother Nature also has a wrath. And I'm not saying it's time for the wrath, okay? But it's time to be careful of that wrath. And it's time to nurture and care and realize what's going on. When I see this lack of clarity, it's not time in any part of your life to make a massive decision while you're unclear or you're just angry. Mother Nature is saying you need to back up and take care of yourself for a while. Let your thoughts clear. Let the hurricane clear because she will eventually shine light. You know, I'm always reminded about Mother Nature when we're and the Empress when we think of a hurricane and all of the problems it brings and the destruction it brings. But most of the times in the communities I've been in while living in Florida, communities have gotten better because it forced people into making moves. It forced people into taking care of things that never got taken care of. Not always the greatest outcome for people, but forest fire. Forest fires can be devastating, but look at the forest a year later, sometimes even 6 months later. That's Mother Nature. And she is saying, I will care for you. Let me bring whatever wrath needs to come. Spirit is saying, we will bring whatever needs to happen for your protection, but allow us to do it. You nurture, take care, show people that loving, caring side. And in all of this, if you will ask for clarity, stop, you'll be able to see the right choices to make. You will be able to look at a love situation or your love energy and bring things calm, and the right person can come in and find a port in the storm. You might be able to find your port in the storm. In work with clarity, yes, there is a time to stand up and defend yourself, but that doesn't mean go on the attack. Stand strong, stand tall, show your value, show what you mean, and it will come through. You have to realize this challenge is here because we are not seeing things. You're so out of in like a frenetic energy. Okay, there's answers to all of this nearby, and help is right there close nearby. You've just got to reach it. Allow Mother Nature to talk to you. Allow nature, allow the Empress to come up and grow something beautiful. Take a step back, look at what's happening in your life, and then say, okay, how do I look at this differently? When we start looking at things differently, different things will happen.